All right, guys, welcome to the team call. As you can tell, I am getting over something, so you'll have to deal with my husky, sexy voice for the duration of this call. But I'm feeling better. I sound probably worse and look probably worse than I actually feel now. So I'm getting over it. So I'm really excited for this call tonight because I have a lot of clarity and direction that I want to share with you guys. So this is your first time on a team call. Welcome to the team. If you're a newer coach, thanks for being here. Thanks for taking the time out of your evening. It says a lot about a coach when they make the time to. I know people can't, for sure, for certain things, you have other obligations for sure. But I know that there's a lot of other things you could be doing on your Tuesday evening, and I know that it's valuable family time. So for you to be here means you're serious about your business and you're serious about what you do. So thank you for spending this time with us tonight. So if you are new, I'm Megan Eggleston, the founder of Team Phoenix. We started 3.5 years ago, and we have a booming, awesome, amazing team. And you might be under my personally sponsored coach. You might be under a coach that I've sponsored or even beyond. So our downline is kind of deep, and it's really amazing that we have this forum and this environment to come together as one large team. And kind of powwow. So generally on these calls, I have a training topic, and sometimes it's me, and sometimes it's another. Frozen. Teresa says frozen. If I'm not frozen for you, can you kind of comment, give me some feedback? I hope I'm not frozen anymore. Creepers. Good. Okay. Jen, you could attend the call. For those of you who don't know, my best friend, Jen Finch, is also my assistant, one of my virtual assistants, and she happens to be here in town to hang out with me for the night, but also because I'm going to the leadership retreat and she's watching my children, so she's creeping up on us. But generally, on these calls, I share a training topic, and I'll also often have a guest speaker, another successful coach who's going to share his training. Tonight is a little bit different than our typical training team calls. And this is going to be more of like action plan oriented, and like I mentioned before, I really want to define some more clarity and direction for our team. So there's definitely going to be action plans, definitely going to be hands-on as far as like you taking something away from it, but it's not going to be like training on a specific topic specifically. So if you this is largely to talk about the Team Spirit Challenge next month, but more how we're going to use that to really define our businesses, because I feel like a lot of us really could use clarity and direction at this time. First, let me just go back and talk about that leadership retreat, because I want to I know, Lisa, I sound terrible, don't I? And I'm looking at myself in the mirror, and this ring light is not helping out how it is what it is. The leadership retreat, the Beachbody Leadership Retreat that I'm attending this weekend is something that the company does for the top 1% of the company. We have 450,000 coaches, and to be invited to this is really incredible. I never could have imagined that I could make this. This is my 3rd year in a row, but I'm not going to talk about my qualification right now. I'm talking about the fact that not only am I qualified, 3 of our Team Phoenix coaches are also attending, but they have qualified. I don't know if you guys know what a big deal that is, but it's a huge deal. It's incredible that our organization has that much, success, and it's because of the team. To qualify for these things, it's not just like what kind of rock star you are as a coach. It's about you as a leader. So the metrics that they use are really analyzing how well you are duplicating to your team. Are you duplicating what you know how to do? Are you providing the right resources and trainings so that they can have success too? That's why it's really special. It's not just, oh, this person can go kill it selling some challenge packs. No, they kill it maybe doing that, but they kill it in sharing their success with their downline, recreating that success in them. So I just wanted to take this time to publicly celebrate, acknowledge, recognize Andrea Stevens, 5-star Diamond Elite Coach, Jen McNeil, 7-star Diamond Elite Coach, and Katie Arhan, 5-star diamond premier coach. And then, you know, the end of this year, she's looking like, you know, really close to elite too. So elite and premier, those are other leadership recognition, very, you know, very exclusive, you know, top 1%. So I'm just really proud of them. And I just want you guys, especially a lot of you are on their specific teams, you guys should know how fortunate and blessed you are to be in an organization, you know, like theirs, because they hustle their butts off for you. They do. And I'm really, really proud of them. So that being said, we look forward to, so this is a benefit to our teams too, because we're going to learn stuff and we're going to bring back stuff for you. They always do fun product launches. It's a very, it's a few hundred, I don't know, like I'm not sure how many people actually make it. I'm going to guess like 300-ish go. And there's special, like the product launches. Every time I've gone, there's been like a product launch. So last year, I remember they announced Cafe Latte, and I got to sample it first, and that's really fun. So I'm hoping for something fun, and we hope to bring back. So follow these ladies on Facebook. They're gonna be sharing their fun, what they're learning. Follow on Snapchat, because I've drilled into those girls, get on Snapchat. That's the place to be now. Not everybody needs to go there yet, but you know, these are hustlers, these are girls who've got established businesses. So I would like for you to really stay engaged with what's going on while we're there, because it's gonna really benefit and impact you. So we can't wait to bring that back to you. Okay, let's get that out of the way. Team Spirit. That is happening next month. If you're like, what the heck is that? I've never done that before. I don't know if I want to do this because this is something new and I'm new here and I don't know. Well, here's the cool thing. None of us have done it before. It's brand new. They've never done Team Spirit. So we were all kind of like, huh? What's that? It's going to be something akin to what she loves Snap. Yeah, Snap is my jam now. If y'all aren't following me on Snap, y'all are missing out how stupid I can be. Don't follow Jen Finch on Snap until like 24 hours after tomorrow, because I think she like secretly snapped me singing in the car. So wait till that disappears. Anyway, so it's brand new. Team Spirit is brand new. They've done something like if you've heard Team Cup, Team Classic, Fall Classic, they've done these sort of competition-based challenges every few months. It's kind of a way to create excitement, create hype, put a little fun, earning prizes. If you register little teams, and based off of your Success Club points and rank advancements and stuff like that, you can win prizes. And it's fun. It's a fun way to engage. I get really nervous with those things. I love to use them to excite my team and really just to like help, drill the vital behaviors to people. They always kind of make me a little bit uncomfortable because I am not a competition kind of person. I don't like competition. I'm very ambitious, obviously, and I really like to push myself. I'm very competitive with myself, but I always get nervous with those because I don't want anyone to feel pressured to perform. And oftentimes coaches are like, oh, I don't want to like let my team down, and I'm new and I don't know what I'm doing yet. What if I don't perform? And I'm always sensitive to people's feelings about that, although of course we tell them, don't worry about it, it's not about that. They still feel that pressure. I think the Team Spirit's going to be better because it's, registering a team of 20 or more, and we already have like dozens registered on our team. And we get to do this as a large team, and that's what we're doing this time. We're doing this as a one large team. I'm going to put the link out there for you guys to register on the team page. Tag your coaches. Don't just think because it posted on the team page that they see it. Don't even think that because you tag them they see it, because I know some people aren't paying attention to that page as much as you might like them to. Sometimes you think your coaches are engaged. You might need to email them, especially those newer coaches who are just figuring things out. There's so many notifications coming at them. As a new coach, you're kind of like, whoa, like what is this? Now I'm in like team pages, challenge groups, training groups. Like I'm so scared and crazy, like overwhelmed. Be sensitive to that because they're still learning how to manage that. They don't know what notifications to turn off. So you might need to really share with your coaches, hey, we're going to do this together. This is a really fun opportunity. So reach out to your coaches. Make sure those people that you want to be engaged with this know about this. So this is for you if you want to do anything with this business. This is for any person, brand new or star diamond coach. I don't care like how successful you are or how brand new you are. This is going to suit all of us. And here's why this is going to be different. I am really, and if you watched my post, my live video, Facebook video on the team page on Saturday, if you haven't, I'd really encourage you to go back to it. I think it'll just help to kind of give you some clarity around the direction I'm taking. I'm kind of taking myself as a leader with the team. I don't want to repeat all that right here. You'll know that I really want to help people right now take an approach to this business that is focused more on finding your success and joy around the behaviors and not just the points, because it's easy to get caught up no matter how much we try to say. Don't get caught up in success club points and rank advancements, and don't expect this of yourself. And it's the vitals that are important. As much as we might say it, and as much as we feel like we're training it, people still get discouraged by leaderboards if they're not thinking that they're doing, so even though we say it, we know that that's still something that's hard to avoid. I'm trying to be really deliberate with the team spirit and incentivizing the behavior. So we're taking our focus off of the points. They're going to come if we're focusing where we're supposed to be focusing, and that's where I'm taking us together. This is a collective. This is a team thing, so I'm really going to need, by the way, did I totally, the 90s humor, am I over? Everybody said, I'm not sure, most people are probably younger than me. I said, smells like team spirit. People didn't get it. They're like, what is that? What does smells like team spirit? And then of course, Ariana and Craig, Spartan Spirit. Sorry if I'm that old girl. What is she talking about? Melissa, some of you here, yeah. So, but my and a babysitter here today, she's like, oh no, I was 1 when that came out. I was like, stop. And she's in college, so she's not that. She's an adult. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm that old. Anyway, so the team spirit. I'm going to. I encourage you all to go to Team Beachbody, teamspirit.com. Let me look at that link. What is it? You can get the rules. Definitely understand what it is, but we're not going to focus on that. And yes, we're gonna get points based off of, Success Club points and all that. It's average Success Club points of your team, and there's other ways to earn. I want you to look at that on your own. We're not going to talk about that because I don't really care, because that's going to come. And here, let me tell you how I know this, because there you go, Nirvana, 88. Wow. Air flannel. There you go. Grunge, 90s rock. Yes. I built my business in the beginning. In my first few months of my business, I was able to put numbers on the board faster because I was focusing on hustling on the vitals. I didn't know what the expectation was. I didn't have an expectation. No one was putting one on me. I wasn't seeing it in close proximity to me. So I was just hustling from my heart without a knowledge and expectation. And that's what I want to recreate for people who may not have come into the environment in that way. Because those of you who joined me in 2013 and 14, you kind of had more of that environment. We didn't know what we were doing. We didn't care. We just were loving helping people and loving the team spirit, the camaraderie, the culture that was being created in Team Phoenix. We were just so committed to that and what was getting us inside that we didn't focus enough to even have an expectation. And then next thing you know, this team is killing it because we're leading from the heart. But then it starts to get murky once there's all this success around it. We're being recognized for numbers and ranks, and this company is wonderful at recognition. They do a great job of saying, awesome job, here's a little gold star. Some of them a little more embarrassing than others, but my point is, it's a really great, and you see I do it all the time. I so want to acknowledge your hard work. It's something that I love doing. I love giving gifts. I love shout outs. I feel so proud to be able to do it for people, but I also know that it can take a negative toll before you've done enough in your business to start to see those things actually accrue. And it takes time, and no matter how much we tell you, it still gets into people's, it still gets to us. So we're recreating that, I hope, with the Team Spirit Challenge. So let me just stop talking about it and give you an idea how. All right. Oh, I have a little notes. Let me make sure I have to give myself notes, or I get a little out of control and excited. I think I kind of said everything without looking at this. Good. I said things like recalibrate our team culture. So you may not know this. You might take it for granted, because I did. I don't know, Ariel. I'm sorry. I had technical issues because I was originally logged. She's at work. She's having trouble. Because my assistant was logged in to Google, it kicked one of us out, and I had to re-enter. So I don't know. I'm sorry. I hope that the recording at least is good. I took this for granted in the beginning because I didn't know any different. But our team culture was extremely strong. And when I was starting to, I've, just, it's uncomfortable to say it, but my team grew pretty fast. We excelled, I think, fairly speedy. And people would ask how or why, and people would say, what was I doing? And because I had lots of success partners along the way who I work with here and there. And they were always saying, what are you doing? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm just following everyone else's systems. Like, I was finding systems from people. So it wasn't like I was doing anything special. I was just like saying, okay, this is what so-and-so said works. So I'm going to put it into action. And so it wasn't like being, super creative or resourceful in the beginning. I think I really led with team culture. I was very deliberate about a culture that I wanted to create, a community that I wanted to create. I wanted to have certain characteristics. I couldn't have probably like spelled out exactly, like I didn't like write it down, but in my head, I knew what I wanted to feel like. I knew what, when people were part of this, they knew what it felt like. And that's what I was really dedicated to creating, and we did. And so people were telling from the outside that what we had was not normal. I'd have lots of different coaches who would say, hey, I have a friend who's a coach, and they really want to be a part of our team page, or they really want to be a part of our team because their teams don't do anything like our teams, or the team's not anything like ours. They're like, and I kept hearing this from other people. Like, my coaches in our downline would say that their coaches can we work with us or whatever. And so I was like, I just didn't know any better than what I was doing. So I realized that we had something special. Our team, it was a culture that's been created. I want to recalibrate that because I think it's easy to get kind of watered down as a team gets larger. If we're not really clear and deliberate about staying, intentional on that culture. So that's, just so you know, that's what I want. I really want to create a culture where we are dedicated more to the behaviors, finding our success more out of who we're becoming rather than where we're going. And I'm listening to I'm reading The Miracle Morning. If anybody's read that, like, it's amazing, isn't it? And if you haven't, like, go get it and read it. I think I'm going to make it the next recommendation after the Compound Effect as a new coach training. And the new coach training, I say, here's your first personal development book, Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. It's amazing. I think Miracle Morning needs to be number 2. And I've read a lot of PD, and I love them. I love so many. I can recommend them for so many different reasons. But I wish I had read Miracle Morning a long time ago, because I feel like it's incredible. Anyway, but some of the quotes he was saying in there really like struck me. And one was, if you want to grow, you have to really be focusing on more on who you're becoming rather than where you're going. And it's so easy to be focusing on where I'm going and looking at the marks and metrics to say if I'm actually doing that. So we're going to focus on who we're becoming, and we're going to focus on, the lives that we're changing along the way. And yes, I'm going to read, this is a little bit redundant, but I know some of you are new, and not everybody makes it to every team call or every live feed, but I really believe in goals and metrics. Obviously, I use them as my own personal targets to challenge myself. I think we all need accountability to perform with excellence. I 100% stand by setting goals that have numbers and metrics because they hold me accountable to striving for excellence. When I just say, I'm going to do the best I can, I don't know what that is. The best I can is unless I give myself a high standard to shoot for. If I fall short, that's okay, as long as I knew I was doing the best I could. But when I just kind of like say it, put it out there, like, because I can really talk myself in and out of things, who can't? So I fully 100% believe in giving yourself goals. However, I don't believe in making them the standard for which you judge yourself by. They're there to be held as they're there for accountability, to hold yourself to a level of excellence. And if you get there, awesome, celebrate it. And set new goals. But if you don't, it doesn't mean that you're not successful or whatever. For sure, this is one of those businesses that takes time for those even things to start to register on any kind of scale. So yes, while I believe in those, the number one thing that you need to hold your success by is are you committed? Are you committed to changing lives? Are you committed to the effort each day to do it? Or if you're just hunting for success points to make numbers on the board every month, decide, define for you what success looks like, and hopefully we can help you. We all need to get back on track. I have to recalibrate myself from time to time, sometimes from day to day. But Megan, chill out. What's your major goal here? What's your vision? What's your why? Where are you, why do you even do this? We all need to check, get ourselves in check. So I'm trying to prevent that discouragement that people feel. Before we go into the action plan. What is the name of the MS one for MLM? I don't know. Denise says, yes, there's a Miracle Morning specific for network marketer. I didn't get that one, but yes, there is. This is just a reminder because I'm feeling this. I'm feeling this from some of the people who've joined the team in this past year. This business does have a 3 to 6 month lag time. The activity that we're going to do over the next month, you're going to have some benefits from it. You're going to see some action from it. You're going to actually, you might get some Success Club points, blah, 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 whatever. But the real fruit will not be seen until 3 months from now. Most of it, like the majority of it, 3 to 6 months from now. The challenge is too few people are willing to put in this effort for any amount of time, let alone like 3 months to even see it come to fruition. That's why so many people quit this business or stop or or they get discouraged because they're not waiting long enough to see the action they're putting in. Lots of reasons. We get discouraged because we don't lack confidence in ourselves. Sometimes it's not even that we don't trust the process. We're afraid that, well, what if I do all this and it doesn't happen? Maybe we don't trust our leader enough to believe that, whatever. It doesn't matter what the reason is. That the reality is most people don't put in the time for long enough, 3 months of consistent-ish, I'm not saying perfect, consistent-ish behavior to see what their efforts are doing. And I'm hoping that by starting now, and by now I mean tomorrow, I don't mean November when Team Spirit starts, that you are giving yourself a killer 2017. You're going to have a great November, I hope, and I want you to use your own goals to go for it, and hopefully December too. But what you're going to do tomorrow is going to pay off for you in January. So I want you to really think about that when you go to work tomorrow at your computer doing your power hour. Don't think, I need to get this person to Success Club to give me a Success Club point as fast as possible. You can't think about it that way, or you will lose joy in this business and you will walk away eventually. If not like next month, eventually. So that's okay. So yes, now I'm ready to share my screen and give you a little taste of what Team Spirit is doing for you. So like I said, I'm talking about implementing this tomorrow. And so those of you who are here live are going to have an advantage because there's going to be prizes every week, starting with the end of this week. Yes, I'm going to give prizes away because I have to. I don't know how to not do gifts and prizes. It's my jam. So everybody who has raffle entries will be put into a prize drawing every week, and I'll be drawing. I'm going to show you some of the fun stuff that I'll be raffling off. Okay, I started this a few days ago, and I was like, is it silly? Am I ridiculous? Probably. But I didn't care because I thought, this is fun. This is a game that we're going to be playing with ourselves and to help grow our businesses and take care of people. Essentially, we're looking at the vital behaviors in a fun way. Take a look at this bingo board. So each of these blocks is going to give you a little activity that you're going to do. So whatever time you have, each of us have different time to work this business. You're able to do this in your time. And you'll see, and you need to get 7 in a row. When I get back to the screen, I'll look at your questions. Am I sharing it? Yeah. Oh, do you not see it yet? Do you see it? Okay, good. You can see the screen? Give me confirmation that I think you can. Okay. Yes, so we're doing bingo. You're gonna print this. I'm gonna give you the Google Doc link. You're gonna print this. And you're gonna mark it off on your marker on your paper. I'm gonna put a post in the team page. I'm gonna pin it to the top. Any of you new coaches who are still kind of figuring out groups, it's okay, ask your upline. I know if you like try to find a pinned post from your phone, you have to like scroll to the top and like tap where it says pinned post. If you're new to groups, you may not know that. Like I know it's kind of invisible until you know to look for it. So ask your upline for help, ask me for help. We'll get you figured out. But essentially all you do is you print this paper and you mark it off as you do these things. Every time you get a bingo or a phoenix, you see how cute that is? I'm getting all cheesy and I'm loving it. You mark it out, you put your big X through these, and there's a phoenix or a phoenix, a bingo or a phoenix. So every which way, I'm not sure how many opportunities they are. Heck, if you get through this one and you want to do another one, print it up again. I don't care. That works for me. Okay, that's the first way to earn entry into the team, the raffle. Let me know, message me, type it into the event invitation for this call if any of these things don't make sense. I know for some new coaches, if you haven't gone through your training especially yet, you may not know what a hey girl message is. And if you're a dude, sorry dudes, hey bro, yo bro, however you talk. And if you're a girl, you're like, I don't ever say hey girl, sorry. Whatever you want to say, I don't care. I call it a hey girl message because it's like, hey girl, how's everything going? I saw you just went to Disney last week. How was it? That's a hey girl message. Hey girl, it's been 5 years. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Can you believe that so-and-so got engaged? I don't know. It's a hey girl, I'm just checking in with you. But anything like that you need a little help on, let us know. Comment and or like posts on 15 text timelines. Okay, back to stop screen sharing. So yeah, that's the first way we're gonna earn prizes into this. Yay, I'm glad this sounds like fun. So this takes our focus off numbers. You are as kicking your butt. Are you doing the ultimate resets? And you go, girl. This takes the pressure off of points, and it puts the hustle and the heart and the time and energy and the focus on people, which is what grows your business, is what fills you with joy. And if you want to do this business for any amount of time, that's where you got to find your joy and passion. So I hope this will be fun. So that's the first way to earn a raffle. We're going to do all this through the team page. If you've ever been a part of a Team Cup, Team Classic, Fall Classics, you've probably been a part of a small group. I know nobody wants to be in a part of another group. We're all in too many as it is. I get it. But so we're gonna do all on the team page, and you're basically just gonna do this. You're gonna take this, print your paper, and you're gonna comment below that post that I'm gonna share. I have to write this down just so I don't forget to say it later. I just don't want to interrupt this where we're going right now. That is the first way, and we're starting with through Sunday. I am going to do drawings on every Monday, so that's about 6 Mondays. I'm going to draw at least 3 prizes every week. So those of you who are here today are going to have a big advantage because a lot of people aren't going to listen to this live. And obviously as the weeks go on, there'll be more entries in the pot. Do you post when we get a Phoenix? Yes, you're going to post. And I have this all printed out on this Google Drive link that I'm going to share back in a second. But under the pinned post, you're going to take a screenshot when you get a bingo. Every time you get a bingo or a Phoenix, you're going to post that below, and each Sunday I'm going to do a drawing. Another way to earn a drawing or earn a entry. Many of our diamond coaches have volunteered their time to help with this team spirit. So thank you very much. Several of you have stepped up, and I am so grateful and thankful for you. Obviously, we have live power hours, the opposite Tuesdays of team calls with me on a Zoom screen, something like this, but not quite like this. Our diamond coaches have volunteered to lead some of them throughout the week. So each week, starting tomorrow, there is a live power hour, and I'm going to share all those in this document that I'm going to give you. It's going to be a shared document so I can update it different times because everybody has a different, schedule, during the mornings, on the weekends, afternoons, evenings. So that gives everybody an opportunity to get on live power. I 100%, no matter where you're at in the business, encourage you to get on as many as possible because there's something really cool about watching someone else at work in their power hour, because this diamond level leader is going to share their screen. They're going to walk you through while they're doing it. You're going to work though. You're going to you need to be tracking, because if you're not tracking your work, you can't win anything on these raffle prizes, because when you post that entry and I pull your name, I need to be able to say, hey, And let me see a screenshot of that invitation you so well had. You know, I'm gonna randomly do that just because I gotta be fair to everybody, because I don't want them to think, oh, well, what if people cheat? I know I'll be honest, but what if people lie and say they did it? Well, I'm going to, just out of fairness, I'm gonna say, okay, you said you did those things. Let me see a couple screenshots of this. I'm gonna be random, so you don't know. So yeah, you gotta track it. If you're not tracking, now's the time. You need to start tracking. You need to track your conversations, or you need to track the people you're talking to. And having conversations with. You need to write their names as you make new friends, as you connect with those new friends, paper, spreadsheet, I don't care. Make sure you're tracking that. But those live power hours with these diamond coaches, and I'm gonna get on some of them because I wanna see how people, other ideas. I know when I did one last week, a lot of coaches were like, oh my gosh, Megan, that was so helpful. And I was surprised because I just kind of assumed people were doing the same things, but they're not. So you wanna get on those. And does bingo start tomorrow? Yes, Ariel, it does. Bingo starts tomorrow, and I want to say even someone signed up for a Zoom call, so I'm going to share that with you too. This link is going to be posted for you to like schedule out the live power hours you're going to want to be on, as many as you possibly can, because when you do a live power hour, you also get an entry into the raffle. Attend for an hour, do your business for an hour, and get entry to a raffle. Stuff you're doing anyway, or you should be doing anyway if you want to grow a business, so why not? The raffle, I got a whole cabinet of prizes. I'll show you some stuff. And then I'm going to this leadership retreat, and Jericho and Joel are going to be there. Very small workouts. Maybe I'll get something signed. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But also Core de Force apparel before anyone else gets access to it at this leadership retreat. Beach Play did a lovely job of giving their elite coaches and their top coaches access to things before the rest of the network. It's a reward to them and a reward to their teams. So I'm going to be coming home with a bunch of Core de Force swag to be putting in this raffle. So that's the second way you're going to be able to earn entries into this raffle. So you can put like as many as you want really into it. Yes, I'm going to put everything in this one Google Doc that's shared. So as it's updated, you have access to it. So when I give you this link, bookmark it. So, you lose it. Okay. So the third way, and I want everybody to participate with this one, is to, let me share my screen again. You saw a little bit of it. And this is something that I want us all to start, like before we even move into this, next phase, is an activity of intentions. And this says, set your intentions, do this activity with your why in mind, your vision for what you want out of life, what mark you want to make in the world and the people around you. Type it or write it out. So you see this list of 7 things. I want you to write this all out or type it out. And you're going to get an entry into the raffle when you do this. And this is actually going to be, for those of you who are attending live, this is going to be your live incentive for attending live. If you do this tonight and post this under the post that I'm going to post, like as soon as we get off, I'll post it. So don't do it now. I haven't even put the post in the group yet, but I'm going to do it when we get off. If you do it tonight, actually, I'll say if you do it tomorrow, if you do it by tomorrow, it'll be fine, because I actually can look back at who attended this. I have analytics that tell me who attended. So even if someone else completes this and posts it that didn't attend live, I'll know, because I can look it up. So if you do this by tomorrow and you post it, you will get an entry into the raffle, okay? And like I said, first people who enter will get the best shot, because there'll be the fewest in there this week. So this is your intentions. This is what you're going to decide for yourself. I'm not going to decide for you as a team leader. Your upline's not going to decide for you. You're going to decide, I connect with 5 people a day. Whatever that is for you, decide what's realistic. I share my journey on social media, on Facebook, on Instagram, whatever you choose, 3 times a week, because in order to be a catalyst of change, I must show people how I'm changing. I believe in the power of however beach plays come into your life. So you have to say, what that is. For me, I believe in the power of, Shakeology, superfood nutrition, and accountability through challenge groups, and how it can help other people to become empowered to live their healthiest, most healthy, fulfilling life in the context of community, and whatever. So you're going to decide this for yourself. The best thing I do for my business is consistently following whatever program you're following right now. Or if you want to say Core to Force, because that's a new one, drinking Shakeology and growing as a human through personal development. If I don't do these things, I will not. What won't you do? What is your why? What is your vision? Why are you here as a coach? What was your intention when you came in to get out of this? If you don't do these things, you will not what? And I will not be able to help the people I care about what? When someone objects to what I'm doing, it's not a personal attack on me. It's an unanswered question, a lack of belief, or their personal decision. A no response, or a not right now does not make my passion or my purpose any less powerful. Number 7, some will, some won't. So what? Who's next? All right? That is a really powerful activity. And I would like each of you to print that out, type it out, whatever you're going to do, and you're going to post it in your workspace. And then keep that somewhere that you can see it every time, every day, because this is something that you committed to. Remember, and this is personal, these numbers are going to be, this is all personal. That's what makes this so powerful. It's not Beachbody telling you to do something. It's not your upline. It's not Team Phoenix. This is your journey, your passion, your purpose. And you want to own it. And you want to know that you've done what you can to own that. So this will just be so powerful for you. And the important thing to do is, I believe it's really important to speak that out loud. Write it out, put wherever. Say it out loud. There's so much power when you speak these words. And say it in the present tense, okay? This will really set you up for a business of purpose. So I'm excited for you to recalibrate your business, yourself, your purpose, your journey with this. So that's going to be an entry into the raffle for the Team Spirit, but it's also going to be, my Megan's live team call incentive for attending live. If you do that by tomorrow, you'll go into that little raffle. Okay. Something to be aware of when you're going into the Team Spirit, and on this, am I still sharing? I don't know if I am. I'm not. So this Google Doc link right here, I'm gonna give to you. This has the intentions activity. This has, basically the like basic rules. And then the drawing date, so and I haven't filled this out yet. There's dozens. Actually, do I have them still? Oh, they're not up on the screen. I was going to show you. There's literally dozens, and I'm going to type those up tonight, and you'll see those actually, me editing it as I share this with you. This is the link to go learn more about the Team Spirit, how we're all going to earn points. I encourage you to do that. I'm not going to put pressure on you, but yes, if you earn Success Club next month, you will get a Core to Force tank from Beachbody. So whether you win a raffle or not from Team Spirit with Megan and Team Phoenix, Beachbody is anybody, no matter if they're on teams or not, if you earn challenge or, you get a Core to Force. So check that out. FAQs right here. I put this bingo support because as people ask me any questions that I clarify after this call, I'm gonna put it under there just to make sure. I know I'm gonna miss some things that you might have questions about that I can probably answer. And again, this is gonna be a shared document. So as I edit it, you'll see those edits in real time. So I just put that there knowing that I'll have questions and things that I didn't think to talk about. So that's what that's for. So something to keep in mind about the Team Spirit Challenge is one of the things they're incentivizing is the Challenge Tracker app. You get Team Spirit points for, let's go ahead and just basic ways to earn points. Success Club points are how you earn points. It's that easy. You get double points. Your Team Spirit point will be doubled if a purchaser who generates Success Club points in November also accepts your invitation to the My Challenge Tracker or logs at least for workouts and/or so they're really encouraging the Challenge Tracker. I know I'm personally going to be offering my PS coaches an opportunity to join my Core to Force challenge group, any challenge group I'm doing. So if you're a new coach, a newer coach, you're not leading your own challenge groups yet, you can do that with me. If you are a newer coach and you have a different upline, I'm sure they would be happy to do the same. So, if you're new to the Challenge Tracker app, this is a great time to get familiar with it. And then, like I said, anybody who gets Success Club, they're going to be giving out these tanks and shirts. There's a hoodie if you're one of the top 20 Quarter Force Challenge bestsellers, so go get them, Tiger. So then there's other recognition categories. Fun, highest number of Success Club points. You know, our team may not be the largest team, so who knows if that's realistic. It doesn't matter. Like I said, I don't want these things to matter. This is recognition from the company. Largest team, highest average number of Success Club points, whatever. This is fun, and I think it's something we should definitely take a part of, and that is most spirited team. So every time it says become the most spirited team by posting motivational, creative. Oh, look at me right there. How about that? On the yacht last year. I'm getting a little love on the page. Fun. Anyway, side note. Creative and spirited videos, photos, or quotes on Instagram, Twitter with your team name included and hashtag them Team Beachbody Team Spirit. The winner will be decided by a panel of judges at Beachbody headquarters. During the competition, check back to see if your post made it to the official Team Spirit page. That's cool. See this right here? It'll be on a little feed. So we should be tagging our stuff on Instagram or Twitter. Okay, I don't tweet, so hey, Instagram peeps. You'll want to do that. So let me just put this somewhere, like be sure to hashtag on Twitter and IG, Team Phoenix is our team name, and then Team Beachbody, Team Spirit. All right. So those couple of side notes there. Okay. Okay. Here's the last and final thing that I am inviting each and every one of you to do. And I think this is going to be huge to go along with this kind of recalibration, this shift. I want us all to really take a back to basics approach to what Beachbody is made of. Beachbody is made of helping people on the journey, sharing your journey. I know I have not shown a progress pic, and I don't know how long, because I'm not trying to make progress right now. I'm kind of getting comfortable with where I'm at. I'm not gonna lie. There might be a glass of wine right here. I may have had a couple last week. I'm gonna get back on track. I'm using Quarter Force as a day zero. I get that program, day zero, I'm sharing my journey. And I am inviting each and every one of you to do that with me. I'm gonna do a coaches only challenge group, Team Phoenix coaches only. We're going to each start at a day zero, share our journey. If you have ever been a part of the coaching experience with starting a program from day one to however, day zero to the end of it, and share that, taking photos from day one and share those, and you are using the social media as accountability and sharing your journey, your business, like I would love to take a poll, like it transformed my business when I did it with Hammer and Chisel. And this is the only program that I want to, Hammer and Chisel and P90X3. I've been a coach 3.5 years, so many programs have come out. I haven't committed entirely to that kind of transformation because in my head I'm like, oh, I'm fit enough, I'm a fit person. But sometimes it's really important for people to see what these programs can do. And sometimes it's really important for me to see what I can do. And I'm gonna do that with Quarter Force, and I'm excited. It's a 30-day program. So please, no matter where you're at, if you're on a day, if you're on a journey already, you already have a program, you started from day zero, see that through, absolutely. But if you haven't done that yet, if you're kind of like mixing and matching like I've been a little bit, or kind of half following a program and following another one, I am like urging you to do this because it is so inspirational for people to watch, to follow a journey. People love to follow a journey, and nothing has kept me to a program like posting my day zero. And I've seen epic results that way, and so I want to do it again. So I'm really inviting that. And that Coaches Only Challenge is really fun. It's just going to be Team Phoenix coaches that I'm going to host a challenge group. So I'm going to encourage you to use Quarter Force because it's a new program. And when you embrace a new product launch, your business has a much better opportunity to really get a lot of traction, a lot of momentum, because everybody likes the new thing, the hottest, newest thing. No matter where you're at as far as your fitness level, there's a lot of modification options. Even if you think you won't like it, you might be surprised. And you really want to show people that there's more than this 21-day fix. Too many people are gonna stick in there and not moving on, but here we go. Like I'm ready. You're gonna see me from day zero. If you know, I'm gonna go all in, and I'm inviting everybody to watch me. If you I was gonna say I haven't posted it yet. I was gonna say I have like a video that Joel Freeman did for Melanie Mitro. Maybe I'll make that the next Rockstar call. So if you're not on the newsletter, get on the newsletter. If you're not receiving my newsletters on Sunday nights, you want to get those. But I do a Rockstar call every week, and I'll make sure that's the one that we put on there to learn more about that program. There's details on that in the back office. There's details on our team page. Get behind product launches. Get to know what they're all about. It will serve you well because you don't want to be freaking out and panicking when it launches and people are looking for that new program and someone else is sharing it with them on social media. You're like, you know, you don't want your friends to be following someone else who's logging on or, you know, sharing their journey. How do we get on the newsletter, Nicole? Nicole, who's your upline? Your upline can give you the link to subscribe to that. Their days include Thanksgiving. Do we get a serving of mashed potatoes and gravy? That's up to you, Paula. You know, as a coach, you know, everybody has a different like style of coaching. I might say that's my day to have something, I don't know. Or you might say I'm gonna give this for 30 days. That's going to be up to you. I think it's really wise for you to run your challenge groups that way. You can say, no, I think I'm going to be strict for 30 days. I want to see what this does. Or you can say, I think I want to give myself a cheat day here and there. So I don't, you know, that's going to be up to you. I like every once in a while. Thanks, Melissa. Putting it right out there. You see that? Nicole Jennings. Melissa just posted the link right there. Awesome. Thanks, Nicole or Melissa. While we're here, let me go ahead and pop this link. This is not, let me copy of this. All right. This is the copy. I was going to pop it into the, well, while that's figuring out, maybe I need to. Hang on, you can view it. Okay, so I'm gonna put this right here in this window, and then I'm gonna give you a little peek into my prize cabinet. Who wants to see my prize cabinet? So this is that Google Doc that I'm gonna be editing, so don't, I mean, it's not complete. I have to put in those live power hours. If people aren't attending these live power hours, if I'm, you know, and these girls are going out of their way to these live power hours for you guys. So, I mean, if the attendance isn't there, I'm going to ask them to, I don't want to take anyone's time if they're not going to be attended, but it's a really valuable resource for you to be coached by a diamond coach, to watch them in action and learn from them and getting the accountability to doing your own work. Like, who doesn't need that? I would have loved to have another coach like right beside me for my hour power, like, okay, Megan, now do this. Nope, stop scrolling the feed. Nope, nope. Stop checking notifications. Nope, next is this. Like, I would love to have someone doing that every day because that would be awesome. I'd get so much done. Like, take advantage of that opportunity. Don't take for granted these resources we have. Like, get on those live powers. Like I said, if people aren't attending, I'm not going to ask these girls to continue because it's not worth their time to have like 2 people on. So if you're available and you know you have an hour of work to do, take advantage of that. So. All right. My ring light. Okay. So this is my prize cabinet. Like I said, I'm gonna bring home some quarter 4 stuff, but I got a lot of stuff in here. I need to get. It needs a home. I got this fun Shakeology tote. I've got power boosts. I'm gonna be probably ordering some more products like performance line stuff. Lots of Team Phoenix headbands. And then my new favorite tank, muscle tank for this guy. And then this is one of my old favorites. You're Stronger Than You Think, and it has the Team Phoenix winged O in there. I have all sizes, you know, so I ask, you know, what your size is. I have all sizes. A Country Heat tank. I have a purple Team Phoenix tank. I have my old school Gold Diggers. Love this because it's metallic gold. Gold Diggers Team Phoenix tanks. Yeah, those are the team swag I have. And then I have like a portable charger, stuff like that. And then, like I said, swag and like probably some cool like bottles and accessory type things from the leadership retreat. We'll see if I can get anything special because I'll have access to like corporate people like Jeff Hill and Carl, and maybe I can get something signed. That will be fun. We'll see. I shouldn't make any promises because who knows what I'll end up doing. But I'm really excited about that. Okay, does anybody have any questions? I'll take one of each, please. Well, Tracy, put those entries, get on all those power hours, and go through those bingos, and you'll have a good chance. The muscle tank, I love the muscle tank. All right, yes, Teresa, come get some swag. This cabinet is full. I need some space for my stuff. All right, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm going to throw the charge out to you to do that intention sheet because I just put it, didn't I put it in there? Yeah, I put that Google Doc in there so you can copy that section on the intentions. Tonight, like after we get off, I'm gonna put that graphic and a pinned post on the team page for your post under. Starting now, you get to enter into the raffles, and then I'm going to also update the document with all of the live power hour dates. And as I receive them from the Diamond coaches, they're Zoom links. Again, if those aren't attended, I'm gonna call the girls off because I just can't ask them that kind of favor to take that time out of their day if people aren't taking advantage of an incredible opportunity. And that'll help you actually work through some of those bingo things, actually. You have that. Okay, well, that's it. You're fighting for team tanks, team swag. Getting feisty up in here. Have a great night, guys, and I'll be thinking of all of you at the leadership retreat in lovely Coronado Island. The 4 of us leaders are really thankful for you. We are so proud to lead this team. We're so proud to be a part of a team culture that is so collaborative, that's so so passionate. I am so thankful for you, and I just appreciate being a part of this community and all the things that you guys do to add to this culture. I mean, every single last person puts a little thread of culture to it, a little thread of who we are, and it's really special. And no matter where you're at in the business, whether people are discount coaches, hobby coaches, full-time career coaches, like, you belong here. You are uniquely important to this, the success of this team, the success of everyone else around you. The different things, the unique skills, talents, and encouragement you provide, it means more than you know. So please don't take for granted that you have something to share within our team page, with your own personal teams. We're glad that you're here, and we love you. So have a great night, and we'll be thinking about you this week. We probably will pop in live to the team page. You'll never know. We'll surprise you with something crazy if we're like working out with Jericho or something like that. Just wait. All right. We'll talk to you guys soon. Bye. Look at that, Brittany. Everyone needs to attend, all caps with extra exclamation points. She means it. Everyone needs to attend, seriously. Live power, mind altering even. Good night.